It was late at night, around 2 a.m., and I was home alone, engrossed in a horror movie marathon. The flickering light from the TV was the only illumination in my dark living room. My only companions were the shadows cast by the dim light and the occasional sound of a distant car passing by. It was the perfect setup for a night of spooky entertainment, or so I thought. During a particularly tense scene in the movie, I heard a faint scratching noise coming from the front door. Assuming it was just the wind or a stray branch, I ignored it and continued watching. But the scratching grew more persistent and louder, as if someone was deliberately scraping metal against wood. Feeling a mix of annoyance and a niggling fear, I paused the movie and walked over to the door. Peeking through the peephole, I expected to see a branch or some debris. Instead, I found myself staring into the wide, unblinking eyes of a person standing on my porch. Their face was obscured by the shadows, but those chilling eyes caught the porch light in such a way that they seemed to glow. Shaken, I stepped back from the door. I considered calling the police, but before I could decide, I heard what sounded like a whisper through the door. "Watch with me." The voice was so soft and eerie, it sent shivers down my spine. I shouted through the door, telling the person to go away and that I was calling the police. The scratching stopped abruptly. I rushed to my phone, dialed 911, and reported the incident. When the police arrived, they found no one outside. However, they noticed that the scratching at the door was deliberate, almost like someone was marking it. The officers suggested it might be a prank, but something about the person's eyes and the whisper didn't sit right with me. For days after, I felt watched. Every shadow seemed to move, and every noise made me jump. The feeling of being observed from the darkness of my own home lingered long after the incident. I never found out who it was or what they wanted, but the memory of those glowing eyes and the whisper still haunts me to this day.